You haven't even applied to business school, and yet it's already time to look back on your experience. Or I guess you can lean on the wisdom of the countless MBA graduates who came before you to do the heavy lifting for you. As many MBA alumni will tell you, the experience goes by very quickly. So even as you're applying, you should definitely plan for the experience itself. Getting in is a piece of the puzzle. Making the most of the experience while you're there is, of course, more important. Hi, I'm Jeremy Shinewald, president of mbaMission, and we've helped thousands of applicants get into the globally elite MBA programs. We're here today to discuss what MBAs wish they knew before business school, and we have 4 big takeaways from our discussion with our MBA grads. So let's jump in. The first thing that most MBAs wish they knew was just how quickly recruiting starts, or more particularly, how to be MBA recruiting ready. On many MBA campuses, recruiters are there from the beginning. Even at Harvard Business School, where they do their best to keep recruiters at bay until October, internships are still visible in August, so most MBA admits would be well advised to show up on campus with a plan. If you're a consultant and want to change careers, you should know that the consulting firms will come calling quickly, and they'll try to ensure that you enter their hiring funnel. If you're planning to work on your entrepreneurial venture during your MBA summer, know that you'll need to be disciplined, because you just may get inquiries from employers, or you may learn of the dollars being offered to your peers and lose your focus on your venture and end up in a typical hiring funnel. You wouldn't be the first person to jump into the job pool against your other possibly better intentions. That said, even if you are very directed in your MBA job search, that in itself is not enough. Come to campus aware of the process for hiring in your industry in advance. Try to make contact with rising second years who've completed recruiting in your field, or with alumni from your program. Network with those who are at your target firms. By doing so, you'll be better positioned to understand what's expected of you and show your true intentionality in your job search. You're going to business school to make a leap. By coming into the experience prepared, you'll maximize your return on your investment, not just of money, but time. The second big takeaway from the MBA experience will most likely surprise you. Most MBA graduates see the value of the MBA materialize over the long term, and they see it in their leadership and organizational behavior courses more than their finance or quantitative courses. So again, while most applicants see that big initial salary bump and dream of that big signing bonus, possibly tuition reimbursements and more, many will be surprised to learn that the average MBA stays in his or her position for about 1 year and will move many times throughout their career. It's no longer Goldman, McKinsey, or even Google for life. The lesson that tends to really endure for applicants, those aren't the minutiae of arbitraging derivatives or running conjoint analysis. Rather, they're the lessons of how to create culture, maximize the outputs of others, build a lasting organization. This isn't to say that you should ignore the minutiae, but you might try to differentiate between tools and perspectives and try to achieve an academic balance between the two. The third thing that most wish they had known is just how analytical the experience is these days. I think people think of marketing like it's just advertising still, but marketing is highly analytical. Operations is highly analytical. Finance is analytical, of course. So by getting in, you prove to the admissions committee that you can do the work. They believe in you, but are you sure? If you think you might need to take an accounting or finance course before you arrive, if you think you might need to get more familiar with Excel, if you think you might need to familiarize yourself with stats or refamiliarize yourself, then you probably do. Investing in additional coursework, or if you have the discipline, investing your own time and some independent learning, well, that'll pay dividends. The academic experience in business school accelerates quickly. Many can't believe the difference between their first and last class of just a quarter. Falling behind or failing to understand key concepts can make the entire experience very tough. So do yourself the favor and ensure that you have a baseline knowledge that you're comfortable with before you arrive. Indeed, our fourth point is similar to our third. The pace of the MBA is rapid, and many MBAs wish they had known how quickly the 20-month experience would just go by. Of course, there's the old joke that the MBA doesn't come with a syllabus, but an itinerary. The New York Times wrote about this years ago in an article, and I noted that sometimes students blow their budgets with travel, and I'm not suggesting you do that at all. Just know that every moment counts, and that you should enter with a yes mentality. Say yes to that coffee with a classmate, or say yes to that guest lecture that's optional. Join that extra student group, or push yourself out of your comfort zone with a new activity. Whatever it is, make sure that you do the extra for yourself. The pace of your MBA is exhausting in a positive way, but if you really push yourself, the benefits will accumulate throughout the experience and make it all the more meaningful. So now you know what you should know, but if you're still in the application phase, please sign up for a free consultation with me or one of my colleagues from mbaMission. It's 30 minutes and it's all about you. We can discuss how to maximize your application and student experience, discuss anything you want. Just click on the link below to sign up. Thanks so much for watching, and remember, if you enjoyed this video and you want to get more MBA admissions and application tips, don't forget to like this video and subscribe to our YouTube channel. And last, good luck with your application experience.